Hello, Music Monday. Hi, everyone. Hope everyone's having a great Monday. Sorry we're a little late. Mel decided to take a nap, and we just woke her up virtually. It was a virtual wake-up call. Good morning. How are you?
Morning, everybody.
Good morning. We have Justin here with us, tuning in from California. How are you doing?
Yes, hello everyone, and good morning, Mel. Good morning. It's 8 o'clock where you're at, 8 p.m. So Mel, you turned into like a roofer. That's why, right? You working on a house, and you're so exhausted from work that you fell asleep.
Mm-hmm.
When I'm joining y'all here,
Building houses over here.
I know. It's all right. You're forgiven. Thank you for sending everyone that Venmo for a free drink tonight. That's really nice of you. Totally appreciate that. Thank you. Oh, wait. There is none. There is no free drink on here.
I just want to give hello to everyone in the chat. Feel free to, let us know where you're tuning in from. If you have any questions for anyone, throw them in there.
And if you have any coffee.
You haven't had any?
I said, if you have any coffee.
Oh, yes.
Chat, throw it our way.
Yes, exactly.
Definitely.
So, you can check out Justin's YouTube channel. I see you're doing a bunch of stuff on there. You're a drummer, and you're also the founder of the Trash Punks, which we would really love to hear about. So why don't you kind of plug all your projects?
I'm just gonna plug them in. Boom,
yeah.
boom. There you go. First of all, thank you, ladies, for having me tonight and hanging out tonight. I know you can do a ton of different things during COVID on Monday nights, but you're hanging out with me, so I appreciate that. Thank you for even reaching out to me. Thank you, Mel. And also want to make a special shout out to my buddy Jeff Wheeler from Dirty Cello that told me all about you guys too that have that. So thank you for that. Thank you, Jeffy. And really appreciate that. Speaking of coffee, Jeff loves coffee. He's a coffee connoisseur. So if you have any questions on coffee, Jeff can help you out. Yes, I'm drinking coffee right now out of my special mug. See this mug right here?
Ooh.
What does that remind you of?
Adventureland.
Enchanted Tiki Room. My buddy Morgan.
Is it SpongeBob?
This is from so my buddy Morgan. He's a Disney Imagineer. He designed this mug. It's got Adventureland. So if you're a Disney fanatic, really cool stuff. So I got to marry him, and this was his wedding gift for me. It's my special mug.
So
and
you're
I'm drinking.
also a marrier.
Yes.
What's the word? Marrier.
No, that is the word. It's marrier. That's exactly what it is. That's That's the professional term, marrier. That's on my business card. Yep, it says that on there. So I believe the technical word is officiant, but I don't know how to spell it. So marrier just actually sounds a lot better that way. But yes, I am an officiant. I got to marry a bunch of my friends. In fact, right before I jumped on with y'all today, I was meeting with a couple, one of my good friends from high school. They're getting married in April. So we're kind of discussing what they want for a marriage. And so yeah, fun stuff. But inside this beautiful mug here is Oakland Coffee by Green Day. So yeah, Oakland Coffee is delicious. You can buy it online, and it's really good. I drink it black. How do you guys drink your coffee?
I drink it with like coconut milk or a creamer like that.
I like mine sweet, so like vanilla creamer. I like cold brew. I've been drinking a lot of cold brew.
Yeah, cold brew's good. Good.
Mm-hmm.
Roxy,
I like rice milk.
Okay, there you go. Nice.
I thought you said rice pudding. I was like,
no.
What you doing over there? No.
Just a big scoop of rice pudding in the coffee.
Matt would like to know, how many people are you married to?
How many people am I married to? Oh my goodness. Thank goodness, only one. Because more than that, I would be that's a lot of work. So no, only one. Been married over 15 years in April, and yeah, super fun. And she's a performer too. She's a dancer. She's an ex Oakland Raiderette. So she dances for that cheerleading team, and they moved to Vegas. So we didn't want to move to Vegas. We're still in here in the Bay Area, and so so she retired from the team. But yeah, we're both performers. I drum, and she is a dancer, and yeah.
Nice. That's
Awesome.
Yeah, super fun. Super fun.
And
yeah.
Tell us some stuff about the trash punks, because you guys have been cleaning up since way before COVID.
Oh my goodness.
You were the original, like, this place is too dirty. We got to clean this.
You know it, Mel. You know it. Yes. So I started a group, an organization called the Trash Punks. And what we do is we go around the Bay Area and we clean up trash. And we do it for fun. We're all volunteers. So nobody gets paid. We get to do this on the weekend. And the reason why I started the Trash Punks is because there wasn't a volunteer group that was out there that was like kind of doing what we're doing. On a Saturday morning, you roll out, like Mel, actually, this is a perfect example. Mel rolls out of bed. She didn't brush her teeth yet. She just got her shoes on. She didn't even eat yet. Well, you could come to our Trash Punk event because we provide breakfast, coffee, and we give you gloves and a litter stick, and we hit up an area of the Bay Area and we get to clean up trash. And so the reason why I started it is because I was really tired of seeing trash on the side of our roads here in California. If anybody that's out there can relate to it, I've seen a lot of other states just from traveling on the road that are just super clean roads. But California in particular is nasty roads.
Well, yeah, we're in New York, so totally nasty.
Okay. and so I wanted to do something about it. And so instead of complaining about it like everybody does on Facebook and Nextdoor, I decided to put it together. And so we are 500 volunteers strong, and we get to do this on a monthly basis. And anybody who's anybody can come and join our group and have a lot of fun. And we get to do it for about 2 hours on a Saturday. And then we also do e-waste recycling events, so any electronic waste. So we try to do prevention from the trash getting out there on the streets. And so anybody can drop off any of their e-waste, and then the group that we work with will recycle it properly. And that's pretty much the Trash Punks in a nutshell. Kind of like I get inspiration from, being in music and bands. And so the whole branding behind the Trash Punks is just that punk rock, image, like Joan Jett leads her life, right? And you're wearing an AFI shirt. So the same kind of vibe, just like cool punk rock. And a lot of the people that come out to our events are all ages, retired people, young people. We have the scouts coming on out there. We have community people that just want to do something positive for the community coming out there. And, we all need to do something for the environment because we don't have enough voices that are speaking for the environment right now. And so that's why I get to do what I get to do. And, since we can't play music, we can't tour, we can't play live shows, I need to get my creative juices out. And so this is one way that I get to do it is by cleaning up trash and having a lot of fun. That's it in a nutshell.
It really reminds me of the Warped Tour cleanup that they had. I forget what the program was called, but it was like whatever band threw away the most trash on the tour, like they gave away like a trip somewhere.
Oh, amazing.
I forget what it was called, but they did that, and that reminds me. That's super cool, and I love. That's really awesome that you're doing that.
We would win that for sure. Like we as a group, would win that. Like, yeah. So I'll give you an example. Last 2 weeks ago on a Saturday, we had 45 volunteers, and it was pouring rain and super windy, and the volunteers cleaned up 4.5 tons of trash. Tons. Like that's insane. Over 9,000 pounds. And we filled up multiple garbage trucks. And that's in 2 hours. Like that's how much trash there is, unfortunately, here in the Bay Area, which is just insane. And it's because of, COVID. A lot of people are doing illegal dumping. They're just freaking opening up their trunks and just dropping stuff off in different areas of San Jose and the Bay Area that are unincorporated. Like nobody's checking them out. So eventually it's going to lead down it is. It's leading down into our creek system, which causes flooding and then eventually clogs up and then pushes through. And guess where it is? It's in our oceans, and it hurts all of our wildlife and all that kind of stuff. So, every little bit counts. So yeah. Didn't want to go too crazy into a conservation, but why not, right?
I'm used to sharks, so I'm all about saving the ocean, helping our peeps in the water.
Yep, 100%. Yes. Excellent. Yes. Nice. And you're wearing a Cheap Trick shirt. Nice.
Yes, we love Cheap Trick. They're the best.
Yeah.
We have a question in the chat. Do you have a garbage pan drum set? So which perfectly leads into, why don't you talk about street drum corps?
Oh, yes. That's where we get our drums from. It's from the trash. Yes. Mel and I are part of the very fun group called the Street Drum Corps. And yes, we drum on trash cans and anything else that makes us sound. So yes, 100%. In fact, 2 years ago, I played with some of our Street Drum Corps drummers with a DJ named Keizo, and we got to actually play at Coachella here in California in the desert. And the items that we played on were trash, oil drums and garbage cans, and we grinded on it and did a bunch of fun stuff. So yes, 100% we drum on it and make it super fun. And
that was the show you bashed your head open on a garbage can.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Oh man, yeah. I don't know if you can see it.
Sorry, but my earplugs out.
Oh,
I had to wrestle with it.
Over there somewhere.
You're getting out.
It's hard to tell. Yes, I did. That was a fun show. Yeah, it was the last show. It was the last show at Coachella, and I went a little too ham and bashed my forehead into the edge of the oil drum during the first minute of the first song of an 1.5-hour set.
Oh my God.
But the adrenaline was pumping, and so I didn't realize how bad it was until I got done through a couple songs, walked off my platform and just sat there, and I was like, dude, I'm like dripping right now, but oh my gosh, it's red. And then I took to my other buddy, Eddie, and I'm like, dude, am I bleeding? Like, and you can't hear, all you can see is like, am I bleeding? And he was like a ghost, like, dude, not good. And then all bad. And so I didn't feel any pain or anything else like that until like the end of the set. And then that's when I had to go to the hospital. But yeah, man. So I have a scar, and banging your head into the oil drum is not preferred to do, but you know what? The show must go on, and lots of fun. So yes, I have a scar to prove it. Thank God. I mean, I didn't have to get stitches. They did it's like super glue, basically, like hospital glue, and that's what they did, and put it on there, and I was fine. But I did not sleep that night though. I had a throbbing headache. It was bad news.
It's crazy how much adrenaline is going through your body while you're on stage. That you didn't even notice it.
Totally, 100%. Yeah, I mean, like, especially with EDM, I love playing EDM. It's so much fun. The energy from the crowd is like next level, and oh my gosh, and it's just so much fun. So much fun. Yeah, we were playing. I think it was. I forget. It might have been either Under Oath or a Papa Roach song that we were drumming to. Keizo did a remix to all those artists. He's got Disturbed. Marilyn Manson does a remix too. Cranberries did Zombie. That was a super rad remix as well. And I love it because it's getting all these like young, kids basically that are like, oh my gosh, I really like that song, that ooh ah 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 song. And it's like, oh, that's Disturbed. And then they do research and figure out like, oh, then they go down a rabbit hole of checking out all these awesome other bands that are in there. So super fun. Yes. Roxy has something to say. Roxy has something to say.
Yeah, I don't have anything to say.
You have the floor.
I'm just giving her a hard time.
Well, there's a question. Do you eat first or brush your teeth first? And then drink coffee?
So, Okay, I'll give you a little bit background. I do my routine is I get up at 5:30 in the morning and I brush my teeth right away, and then I go and do meditation. I have a prayer session and I work out for about an hour, and that's how I start my day. And then I have a cup of coffee, and then after that I usually have to rinse my mouth out with some mouthwash because of the coffee breath. Great question.
Yeah. Well, now we know what's the day in the life of.
You got it.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. You got it. That is my day. That's how I start my day. And right now it is 5:30 in where I'm at, which is in the Bay Area, Silicon Valley, San Jose, and that's where we are broadcast. That's where I'm broadcasting from here. Yes.
Cool.
So now we have Trash Punks, we have Street Drum Corps, and now you also have Pounders as well. So let's tell us about that.
Pounders. Yes, Pounders is a really fun group that I've been with over 10 years. And Chris, who is the singer Pounders, Chris Pounders is his last name. It's a real last name. He is, we've known each other since high school. We've been playing with each other since basically high school. I'm older than him, but he was still in high school when I met him. And when we formed a band. Our first band that Chris and I formed together was called The Banished, and it was a super punk band, just fast, crazy punk. And then after that, we formed Pounders. And the way that we formed Pounders was we met the bass player Alonzo at a theme park here in the Bay Area called Great America, and we were cast members, but real musicians, in a show called School of Rock, based on the movie. And we all met. I've always known Chris, but we met Alonzo, and in between our breaks, we jammed together on stage, and got to play, and we started writing songs, and then we became the band Pounders, and started doing that. And so we've been together ever since. And yes, that's a super fun, really fun project that we have, and we still stay connected to this day. Still continuing on writing music, and now that we're a little bit older and can actually afford like fun stuff like recording equipment and microphones and all this stuff, we're able to record virtually, which is really nice. And with COVID, we've been able to do that. So each of us write music and we send it off to one another, and it's been cool. And Chris Pounders and Alonzo, they both work actually. Funny enough, out of School of Rock, which is kind of crazy here in San Jose. So they both teach kids and adults about music and how important it is in people's lives, and it's super rad. And so they do that, and they constantly get to do music and all that fun stuff. And Chris, he was in the show Stomp as well. So he played in Stomp in not the New York cast. He auditioned there in New York, but he plays. He did the Vegas show when Stomp went to Vegas for the first time years ago, and then after that he did X Factor, which was such a weird experience for him. And now he's back in the Bay Area doing School of Rock, and then we're still writing music and all that fun stuff. So yes, Pounders. You can check out Pounders anywhere. You can just do all the fun stuff that you do. Google Pounders.
I saw you put out a music video for a newer song too, right?
Yeah, we did like a COVID music song. Yeah, like right when the pandemic started, we wanted to put out a fun, kind of fun but dark, COVID song, and unfortunately, shows scenes of pandemonium, of people going crazy, of grabbing toilet paper and beating each other up. And it's one of those videos that it's like a history video. You go back to it and you're like, oh my gosh, remember what it was like during that time? Like, how crazy is that? We made it through that. And and the song went away. The song went perfectly with that particular that music video that we did. And lots of fun.
Nice.
For sure.
Did you get
right, Roxy? Yeah. Where's the dog at?
He left.
Okay.
He's sleeping on the other couch.
I'm out of here.
It is really crazy thinking about what the next generation is going to think of all this. They're going to be like, you went through what? What do you mean? What do you mean you were locked in your house?
You're going to be like, that sounds fun. They're like, dang, I wish I was alive during that time. Yeah. I mean, you could just stay at home and like play video games and like just not deal with people. That sounds great. And you have food delivered to you. You can get your groceries delivered. Yeah.
You can go to school in your pajamas in your living room.
That's amazing.
I would have enjoyed that part of school.
Yeah.
You realize they don't have snow days anymore?
Yeah, that's the other
That's
bad.
weird.
No more snow days. They just go virtual.
Mm-hmm.
See, we've never had snow days here in California. Well, at least where I'm at, there's no snow days here. Yeah. We don't get
Yeah, that's like a big thing here where like, you know, I can remember being in school and you excitedly watching the TV to see if your school district is closed that day. And you're like, yes, snow day.
Ooh.
And you're all going out building snowmen and like going sledding. Now it's like, no, sit on Zoom and go to school.
Yeah, for sure.
Which maybe they'll keep that even after this when they're like,
yeah.
They're
definitely.
like,
There's no more snow days.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yep, that's for sure. I have a question for Roxy. Roxy, what's your favorite AFI song since you wear an AFI shirt or album?
I would go with The Art of Drowning.
Ooh, you're doing a throwback. I like that. That's a good album. That's a really good album. I like my favorite album is Sing the Sorrow. That album. Okay. That's when he went like goth. I loved it. I saw that tour and oh my gosh, just like his voice and man, so much energy on stage. I loved it. Yeah. I wish they would do like an anniversary tour of that album. That was a good one. Yeah. But good choice though. Mm-hmm. Yep. Cool. I just wanted to ask Roxy.
Roxy,
I like this. Wait, where is it? Oh, wait, let me go. There it is. There's her feet. Whose feet is that? Right there.
The dog's. No, I'm just kidding.
Wow, that's amazing. The dog wears fishnets. Photoshop's legs. Nice. Nice.
So during
the
quarantine time, did you get into any new weird hobbies or anything like that?
So believe it or not, I can't sit still. And so I always have to like be doing something. So I wouldn't say weird hobbies, but I have, I've done I did a whole different landscape design in the backyard that we have here. And so I learned how to do irrigation, learned how to lay down sod, did a ton of planting. So I had some help with that from my really good friend. She's a landscape artist. And so we got to do planting in the backyard. And so we had an idea to make it, since I can't go to Hawaii, one of my favorite places in the entire world, we decided to bring Hawaii to us. And so the whole backyard is all a Hawaiian oasis. I wanted to recreate that feeling that you get when you go to Hawaii. So we got tiki torches, we have tikis, and we have tropical plants that are fine here in our particular coordinate or location here in California. So yeah, so they won't like die out because you can't have tropical plants in like, a really cold climate or that doesn't get rain or whatever. So we have the right tropical looking plants for this particular environment. And yeah, so learn how to do all that kind of stuff and redesign the backyard. So it's more of like a sanctuary, if you will, that you can go back and just enjoy and chill out. So that, gosh, what else? That was the biggest project I think for me personally was doing that. Oh, and learn how to do a ton of car maintenance. I knew how to change the oil and stuff, but I didn't know how to do the radiator fluid. I didn't know how to do spark plugs, believe it or not, which are really easy. If you haven't done it, look it up on YouTube, and just did a crazy YouTube like dive in on how to do like everything and in between. So saved a ton of money, that's for sure. Swapped out a piece of glass on a car window. So yeah, anything that I didn't know how to do, I wanted to learn how to do. I just knew I couldn't sit still during COVID. I wanted to come out of COVID being stronger mentally and physically. And so that's what motivated me. I don't want to come out of COVID being somebody lesser than I was, going into the season of COVID, if you will. So yeah. And then tons of trash bunk stuff, just trying to figure out how can we do an event, even though our county says you can't do events, but we are deemed essential because it's cleaning up trash. So just trying to pivot around that was another kind of, fun thing. So we found out how to, pivot our thing. So to do touchless check-ins and waivers, volunteer waivers, and all that kind of stuff. So we were able to kind of pivot and work through all those things. And yeah.
Very
And we lost. Yeah. That's it. How about you guys? Any fun stuff? Any fun
I
hobbies?
learned how to paint stuff.
Yeah, I've been these paintings here. I didn't do the Wonder Woman, but the other stuff I've done. I've
awesome.
been experimenting with putting random stuff in my air fryer.
Nice.
And just
Don't put the dog in there, okay?
Mm-mm.
Do not put the dog in there.
Yeah, but I'm so used to like catering and stuff. I'm still not good at
Oh
cooking.
yeah.
So it's like really weird to like be home and someone not give me food.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Here's what you're eating
Now you
today.
can learn.
Yeah, I mean, I still don't really want to learn. Like, I don't have the patience. But painting, Photoshop, video editing.
The air fryer is pretty. Throw it in there.
Yeah.
Nice. Love it.
Rox, what about
Very
you?
cool. The air fryer makes pretty. The air fryer makes pretty good. I've had I think we've had donuts in there before. Try that.
Oh, that's a new idea.
Just a thought. Just a thought.
Yeah.
Roxy, you've been learning how to cook too.
Yes, Roxy.
No.
You made pizza bagels the other day.
Yeah, I made one thing.
You did it.
Hey, one thing is better than no thing. You did it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I've been using my quarantine
Mel's
time
learning-
to get surgeries. I'm gonna be a robot by the time this is all done. I'm just swapping out all my body parts.
Oh my gosh. That sounds scary.
All these like medical things that I've been putting off, like because we're usually touring all over the place, never have time. And if it's like not like, oh, this is an emergency, it's like, I'll do that next year.
I'll wait until you know what?
Now I'm just getting it all over with.
Yeah, you know what? That tooth that needs to come out. I guess we could take it out now. Let's do that. Let's do that. Yeah, that toe that's crooked, that's turning left instead of right or whatever. We're gonna crack it back, in place.
I just had foot surgery, so yeah.
Well, that's why you were late, is because you were nursing your foot during that time. So you're all good now. You're good. Your foot's better. You had a pedicure. So you had a foot bath. And it's all.
I can't wait till I can have a pedicure again.
No one's gonna want to touch me. No.
I don't want to look at it.
Somebody will. Yes.
All right, so tell us in the chat, how many surgeries has everyone gotten during quarantine? Let's hear it.
Oh my goodness.
I can't be the only
I
one.
know.
I guess I did
Some people.
Invisalign, which was not a surgery, but it's still a annoying mouth stupid thing that I would have never done on the road.
Yeah, I had a root canal.
There
Yeah.
you go.
Ooh. There you go.
Rox, this is
Roxy
like the
wins
first
it.
year you haven't had surgery, Rox.
Yeah.
Yeah, usually she gets all the surgeries. All the
Yeah.
time.
Oh no. She's a lucky one. 'Cause
Yeah.
She has good insurance. Because you have good insurance, right? Sort of. Yeah. If you don't have good insurance, surgeries are gonna wait. They're gonna wait until you're able to get good insurance. Excellent. So you what drums do you have back there? The electronic drums? What do you got?
Me?
Annie.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. It's a Alesis.
Oh yeah. Cool. Sweet.
I just had to mess around and do like just demo stuff to send to them and be like, here guys, here's a digga Mel, and make it sound normal.
See?
But this is my little
There you go.
studio corner there that's now a mess because there's wires everywhere.
Yeah. Looks nice. I like
Yeah.
that.
It's been all about getting adapters, and that's all. Yeah, figuring out how to
For sure.
do things virtually. So, yeah,
I'm
just been doing
intrigued by
that.
people's. I'm intrigued by people's backgrounds on their Zoom calls because it's a glimpse into their world. Like looks like Mel is in the jungle right there. There's like plants in the background.
Yep.
And then Roxy's background is very artistic. I like it because it's got like, you got the spot of red pillow and then a little modern art, if you will. And maybe is that a cat blanket
Yes.
with a rat?
No
Yeah,
rats,
okay.
just cats.
Satanic cats.
Just cats. All cats are like that though, aren't they?
Guardians of
Pretty
the
much.
underworld.
Yes, they definitely are. That's for sure. So this photo right here, this poster right here. Yes, that's
I don't know
signed.
why I'm ducking to see it.
There.
I just did the same thing. I'm like,
I'm like, I know it says the special. I saw it before, and I was like, oh, cool.
Yes, that was from. They played at the Fox Theater here in Oakland, and yeah, they had a couple. I always like to get to shows early to try to get the I don't collect T-shirts at concerts. I don't know how anybody else is out there, but I like to collect tour posters. So any show that I go to, since you don't get. Unfortunately, you have to scan your phone now to get into concerts. So you don't get to keep the paper ticket stub, like I used to collect those when I went to shows back in the day. And in replace of that, I love tour posters. So I'll try to get there as early as I possibly can to get that custom tour poster. And then also, here I go again. Right there, that's their set list. So I was able to get their set list for that particular show, and shows my love for ska and yeah, I love all styles of music. But currently, I am listening to. I like the California reggae scene. So I like Revolution, and there's another band called Stick Figure that I really like. And Mel's gone away. She doesn't like reggae.
I guess Mel must have fallen asleep again.
Mel fell asleep.
I don't know what
She's so
She's got
happened.
narcolepsy.
Mel fell. You go sleep? Did you go to sleep again?
froze.
Mel fell asleep. She's like, That's funny. Yeah. Any type of. That's what I'm listening to right now. Is reggae kind of vibe music. And actually the special show, the pit was crazy.
Is Rancid.
What's that?
Because you live in Rancid's area, so I'm just like, down in Oakland. Hello.
Oh yeah. Oh yes. I love Rancid. And what other bands are here in the Bay Area? Well, yeah, you have Green Day. What other punk? There's a lot of different punk bands that are up here. Like we Pounders played the Gilman before a couple times, and super fun. Have you guys played there at the Gilman?
No, we have we have the contact there. The one, we just haven't gotten out there in a bit. So
Yeah,
at least
sure.
up there.
That's
we're out in LA for NAMM and stuff and played shows, but we weren't able to get that north.
Yeah, totally.
We played a show with Eddie actually last time we were out there.
Oh, nice. Awesome. Yeah. Yes. That's rad.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, to play fun shows.
What's a show?
I know, exactly. I would never think that I would miss getting there. I don't know what time you get there, Mel, but it sounds like you sleep in, and so you get there late with your drums. But I'm always the first one there because I just have all the equipment, and I'm always the last one to leave because I've got to bring the merch home with me because I have the storage.
Yeah, we're always the first ones there, last ones out.
Mm-hmm.
So
we always try to make sure we watch all the bands, get there early,
get a merch spot.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Yes, that is for sure. Oh my goodness. But
Johnny
yeah, it's super fun.
you guys playing
Oh,
the fair
Johnny!
circuit and cinnamon rolls, apparently, specifically.
Oh my gosh, yes. Johnny I don't know if he's still working with them. The best cinnamon rolls you've ever had before, called County Fair. Yeah, County Fair cinnamon rolls. Which, since you've been to the Marin County Fair, actually, I don't think they were. I think Johnny's been to the Marin County Fair. I always see him at the Marin County Fair. But Annie was at the Marin County Fair when she was with Joan Jett. And I know Johnny was there. Yes, a bunch of times. But yes, the cinnamon rolls called County Fair cinnamon rolls, and they're awesome and legit. And yes, Street Drum Corps, as Mel knows, plays at a lot of county fairs. We're big in that industry. And I love playing at theme parks and fairs because I am, as Frank also, him and I are both like ride theme park junkies. So I love Disneyland. I love, going to theme parks, going on rides, and eating nasty food that get down in your belly. So that's why I have to work out every day. But I love all that whole entire scene of the carnival industry. I just love it, and it's just so much fun. Yeah.
It's awesome. And it's so cool getting to know all the other performers and carnies and everything. It's fun.
Yes. I never have time to eat any of the state fair food or go on any rides, but I've been to so many fairs. So many.
You can smell the food, but you can't taste it.
I smell the animal.
Oh yeah, that's for sure. The livestock.
The livestock, and that's it. That's what I.
Yep. It's fun.
That's when I went vegetarian again. Was after working the last county fair with Street Drum Corps. We were doing all those 4-H fairs, and they were like selling animals, and they're all kept in these tiny cages. I'm like,
I know.
Can't do it. I'm not eating them anymore.
Yeah, I know. And then there's the corn dog booth right next door, or deep fried bacon, or not deep fried bacon, but one of those Twinkies,
covered bacon,
whatever. Yes. And the kettle corn. You can't go wrong with kettle corn. Yeah, can't go wrong with any of that stuff. So yes, definitely miss playing the county fairs and all that kind of stuff. It's fun. It's fun.
Being escorted around on golf carts is always fun too.
Oh dang! We never got escorted on a golf cart.
Oh, that's like the first thing we do. We got there and we're like, "Hey, can we borrow one of these?" Cool. Thanks.
Oh my god!
I gotta learn from you.
We're usually pushing a cart. We are pushing a cart, and it's like, and you know how it is, Annie. It gets hot up there in Marin County, and man, really hot.
Golf cart there, and they drive it around this much space so that it might tip over into the little lake there.
Oh yes.
With all the geese poop. It's all about
yes, they do.
Yeah, because there's so many geese.
And there's always a couple drunk people that fall into that little lake too. That's right by that stage as well. Yes, that happens. I remember because we stayed at that hotel across the street from the Marin County Fair, and I remember listening to Joan Jett, and that was super fun. Oh my gosh, so great, love it.
Well, now we got Matt into ska, and it's
all right.
I was thinking about the band that won the trash pickup one year was Big D and the Kids Table. So
there you go, dude. But once you start listening to ska, you'll go down a crazy rabbit hole. But yeah, and it's fun. For me, it's a fun rabbit hole to go down for sure. Yeah. Oh, you know what? A cool band to check out. Maybe you guys know. I love the Interrupters. They're awesome. Have you ever heard of them?
Yes.
Love them. So good.
They're great.
Oh, so good. Yeah. It's that, ska punk kind of vibey stuff. And
doing so great, like right before, obviously we're in quarantine, but they were doing so good. Like, their tours were getting really, like they were really doing so well.
Oh yeah.
They'll
come back. They'll come back for sure.
Yeah.
They played the next day after. So we played Friday night at Coachella, and they played the next day. And right when we were coming in with my bandaged head, we saw them. They pulled up with their van, their Sprinter, and saw them in the lobby, and they're like, "Yeah, we're playing tomorrow." I was like, "Oh my gosh, I have to go to the hospital." So didn't get to see them. I streamed them online. That was nice, but yeah, super fun. Yeah, neat stuff. What was that? It was like a cage closing.
It was the door.
Oh, it was like.
So it's just extra noise, so
Boom.
Mel goes back to sleep. You know.
It's always extra
Yeah.
nice.
Oh. Yes. So, Mel,
hmm
what time do you go to bed if you just took a nap?
Never.
Okay.
I like to like shut down a large coffee and then go right to sleep.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's.
And then
I don't
stay
know
up all night.
how. Well, actually, I'm doing it now, but yeah. What's your guys' favorite coffee to get that's not like a craft coffee, you know? So like Dunkin' Donuts, Starbucks, Pete's Coffee. Let's see, what else do we have here?
I love
The old
Pete's.
the old Love's Coffee on the road. What's your favorite coffee to get when you're on the road?
Pilot coffee's good.
Oh, okay.
I like Starbucks cold brew.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Dunkin's gone downhill for me.
Yeah.
That's just, you know.
Yeah, I used
We
to
just
love
gotta-
Dunkin'.
Yeah, we were
Yeah.
obsessed with Dunkin', but it's just declining.
Yeah, we got a Dunkin'. We just got a Dunkin' here in San Jose. Well, they've had one for a little bit, like a couple years, just a couple years, like 2 or 3 years. And then they got one right around the corner from where I live, and the line has been around the block, and it is not good.
Yeah. What's
It's
weird
not
is their
good. I don't know why
prepackaged
people get Dunkin'
coffee
Donuts.
is still
Somebody
really
please
good.
tell me that. Oh, the
Like when you
prepackaged-
buy the
okay,
pounds of
all right.
coffee,
I'll give you that.
It's really good. But for some reason at the store, like I don't know if they
Okay.
just water it down or what they're doing, but
You get it right.
it's not good.
They cannot
what to
get it
I
right.
think they just put toilet water in it.
It's not good. It's not good. So Pilot Coffee and Starbucks Cold Brew. Yeah, Starbucks Cold Brew is good. If you ever at, do you guys have Pete's Coffee out there?
I love Pete's
Have you heard of-
coffee. No, we have it like in the
Okay.
supermarket, but not any like.
Oh,
actual
okay.
place.
So if you, whenever you come back out West Coast, Pete's Coffee has a good cold brew called I think it's called a cold brew fog or something like that, and it's
Mhm.
delicious. It's like frothy, cold. Then the nitro cold brew is really good too.
I had
But
it in
they only give you
Sacramento.
a small.
So good.
Oh, you did? Okay. They will not get you a large
Mhm.
of the nitro because there's too much caffeine in it.
I
They
just
can only
want
give you a small.
In-N-Out burger.
I'll still fall asleep.
Oh, In-N-Out Burger. Yep, we got those. We have a lot of those.
Can you send
Yes,
us some
although-
animal style? Just that.
Yeah, let me go ahead and
Yeah.
order that real quick.
Can we DoorDash animal style?
Yes, we're pretty lucky to have. You know, In-N-Out is a great burger. I won't lie. However, I still think Five Guys is a better deal. I think their fries are better. Cajun fries,
The fries. Yeah.
way better. Yeah, and you can load up on the condiments on the Five Guys burger. You can't do that on an In-N-Out burger. And
No.
yeah,
I'm all about
But-
the condiments.
yeah,
Mel loves
yeah, same here.
I'll
Does she
just
make a
line up,
salad
like,
at
the
the
whole
condiment
spice
bar?
rack?
Yeah. You're like, excuse me, miss. You didn't order a salad, but it looks like you have a salad on the plate. You're like, yeah, I'm just making my own salad here with some extra lettuce and tomatoes and all that other
Mhm.
stuff.
Tons and tons
Yes.
of black pepper on everything.
Oh, black pepper. Okay. All right. What's the
On
okay?
everything.
I'm gonna ask you guys
Okay.
the weirdest thing that you purchased at a truck stop. Whatchamacallit, truck stop thing or truck stop.
That's a
Mm.
Trucks.
Mel
Weirdest thing that
said
you
at
purchased.
Cracker Barrel.
Oh, I've definitely bought lots of
Ooh,
weird
crap.
stuff on tour.
Yes.
I don't know. What's the
You're gonna have-
weirdest?
I mean, one we
Where
prevent
you're
you from getting the fountain.
There's no room for a fountain in the van.
Oh, I came home with a Nintendo Power Pad from a tour. That was fun.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, That was
Nice.
the same one. I think I tried to exchange my Beanie Babies for a Lego Batman like movie, like cardboard, like full size cardboard
Oh,
cutout
like,
thing.
Oh, you got that in Vermont,
Yep.
the same place?
Oh no, it was in Pennsylvania, at the record store.
Oh yeah.
But
Yeah, a lot of these record stores we play have like just thrift stores in them too, or like stuff like that.
yes. That's when you could just spend a ton of money when you're playing an old school vinyl record store, and then you're like, and then they're like, hey, so we're gonna give you guys $20 gift card to get anything in here. You're like, oh great, then you're gonna spend like over 100. They know what they're doing.
Yep.
They know what they're doing.
Yeah,
for sure. You're like, oh my gosh, I didn't know they had this here. Yeah, for sure. They know what's
Come
up.
home with
They
a
know
whole
what's
bunch
up.
of comic books and
Yes, figurines.
kind of figurines.
My thing is, I like to collect. I collect a lot of random stuff. I collect hotel room keys. I have all of my hotel room keys. You do
Me
too?
too.
Nice,
I have
awesome.
it's about like 5 pounds, maybe over that.
Yes,
I'm
yeah,
not kidding.
yeah.
That's what I've done
Now
during
you know what we're gonna do with it.
organize all my, because I had like stuff here, stuff there, and I would just I collect my airline tickets, which I also have
Oh
like
wow.
massive amounts of. And
Yep.
that quarantine, I kind of like I filled up 2 photo albums worth of airline tickets, and I still have a shoebox
Oh my
full
gosh.
of them. The hotel cards, I want to eventually do something, maybe like a coffee table with, and like they're lined with it or something like that. Like, I don't know. I feel like it should be a type of, or maybe like a whole bathroom tile. The floor is just all hotel room keys.
Oh, yeah. You could probably do. That's true. That would be cool. You might slip. You might slip on that.
I guess you gotta put something over it.
You have to kind of like clear.
Yeah. Or like, I know you probably have a bunch of laminates. I've always wanted to do, a dining room table with your old tour laminates. That's pretty sweet. I'd love to do that.
Or like I have the satin ones too. Like, I've been just compiling all my stuff now.
There you go.
And I'm like,
yes.
it's for something will happen with them, some type of furniture piece or a,
There you go.
But
yes,
eventually.
Yeah. Exactly. Eventually, you can do something fun with that.
Something will happen. Yeah.
Yes, for sure. So the weirdest thing you got was almost a fountain. Was that from Cracker Barrel?
Yeah. It was one of those cute little, like, it's a little seashell fountain. All about the beach and like mermaid stuff. So it was cute, but they were like, there's no room in the van.
We said if you could fit it in your suitcase, you could get it.
Oh, which
you had too many rocks.
We have this thing. Annie adds rocks to our suitcases, we're convinced, but like hides them in there because as we go along, the suitcase just gets heavier and heavier throughout the tour. We realize that probably we just get weaker and weaker because our muscles are tired.
Oh, yes. There you go. See?
But we blamed Annie and said she's adding rocks to her suitcase.
We have a question for who's your favorite superhero?
My favorite superhero. Oh my
Wonder
goodness.
Woman.
Oh, man, you know what? I'm not really into like superheroes per se, but as a made-up character, Pee-wee Herman.
All right.
Yep. And that's not a joke.
He was just on Celebrity Wheel of Fortune.
Oh yeah,
and it was really fun.
I didn't get to see it. Actually, Jeff and I from Street Drum Corps, we both got to see Paul Rubens do. We got to watch Pee-wee's Big Adventure at a theater. Is at the Masonic Center in San Francisco, and then Paul Rubens came out and did commentary live, and that was. Oh, it was almost the last show that we saw before COVID. But yes, that was awesome. So for our gentleman that asked the question, Pee-wee Herman is that?
I saw his Broadway play.
Oh my gosh, you're so lucky. I'm jealous. Yeah. So that would be my superhero would be Pee-wee Herman. And then, yeah. Oh, I was going to ask, what was your last concert that you got to see before shelter in place COVID March?
I think my last one was Ballyhoo.
Oh, that's cool. Cool.
I think.
Well, we
What about you
played a
guys?
show on the leap year
Yeah.
day on the
Oh.
February 29th. We were supposed
That's
to open
very
for
close.
Bowling for Soup on March 14th, and that was like just got shut down. So
Yes, and you probably didn't want to play that one because I'm sure someone probably had COVID there. So it's probably best that way.
prepared. We were
Yeah.
prepared. We ordered personal, Jackknife Stiletto
Look
hand
at that.
sanitizers. Like we were ready to go, but we
Nah,
didn't,
yeah.
no one knew what was going on then. So
I know.
actually,
Especially out there.
yeah, actually, that was my last probably gig. Was thanks, Steve. That was my last gig in Battle Creek, Michigan.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
There you go. Good
What was
stuff.
yours?
So Frank and I, we were in Vegas and we saw 311 on 311 Day. If you're a 311 fan, 311 Day is a big deal for 311 fans worldwide, and they always play like not their entire like discography, but basically they play for like 3 days straight, and there's events that go around all 311 Day, and I think it started in New Orleans and then now it's in Vegas, and so we just happened to be there for a convention trying to get Street Drum Corps to do. Basically, we go to different trade shows and stuff, and we just happened to be in Vegas, and so we saw 311 on 311 Day, and then the night before we saw David Copperfield do some magic, and that was pretty fun. That was really fun, and then everything shut down. And actually, we were afraid that we wouldn't even be able to get on the airplane because there was rumors that they were going to shut down the entire airports, like nationwide. And then so we're like, oh my gosh, so we're going to make it home. And then I remember specifically Frank and I hanging out in Las Vegas at the airport, and our flight. And it was a kind of eerie thing. Everybody's eyes and ears were glued to the televisions. And Frank and I are chilling, and we're like, dude, this could be our last like hangout together for a long time. Like, okay, let's get some drinks. And so he went his way to LA, and then I went my way to the Bay Area, and and that was the rest is history. But super wild, super crazy times. So but
you cut it close.
we cut it like really close, like
like
scary
hours.
close. I know. Yeah. Luckily we weren't like in like at the show. Luckily we weren't like in the crowd, because I mean, who knows? You never know. Someone could be sick there because it was so early on. I mean, I think the first cases were in Santa Clara County, was here in the Bay Area. It was from the person that was traveling from China, came through San Jose Airport, and so it's like right in the backyard. That's why our county is one of the strictest counties in the entire nation in regards to COVID. Like there's outdoor dining just started back up again, like I want to say about a couple of weeks ago, and little crazy. So
well, we were at NAMM early in January, so we're convinced it was there.
It definitely was there. Well, there's always a virus there, and it's I forgot what they call it. Yes, that's what they call it. Yes, man. Yeah, NAMM. I know. I haven't. Last time I went was with Frank, and he was doing a thing there, with what's his name, with Jay Weinberg, and at the SJC drum booth, and that was the last time I was at NAMM was there. And so if I do go back, I'm totally going to be masked up, when I go back, even if I am vaccinated, because NAMM is nasty. It's nasty. It's gross. And like, I don't wear eyeglasses, but I will, because I don't want something spit in my eye. Hand standing.
Yep.
The whole thing.
I'm always wearing a mask on a plane from now on.
Yes.
That's you're in such a small space with confined air with so many people. Like, why didn't we ever wear masks?
I know. Yeah, exactly. I know. Man, I like my mask. I like my mask. I have a nice mask. It has like the little metal thing, go like that. And it's a reusable mask. I think it's actually made from it's made from like that like your bathing suit bikini material. It's really soft and silky, and it's fantastic.
I like it now in the cold. It keeps your face warm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah, the gators are nice. The gators are nice too. They're super fun. Yeah, I enjoy the gators.
We are going to wrap this up in a little bit, but I do want you to plug all of your stuff where you want everyone to come find you on the internet and things like that. And if you have anything coming up, let the world know.
Yes, I will let the world know. So again, thank you so much for having this platform. You guys rock. Super easy to be able to speak with you all here today. I just appreciate you guys taking time out of your busy schedule, out of Mel's sleep schedule, to come and hang out tonight. It's awesome. Yes, you can check me out at YouTube, just under my name. It's the same thing for all the socials if you want to follow this stuff. So I play the drums with the Street Drum Corps, and also play with a punk rock band called Pounders. And then I play with a nautical Santa Cruz band called Stormy Strong. And that's a fun band. I get to dress up as a sailor sometimes, or a 1940s pilot. That's just a fun little band that we get to play in, that I get to play in. And then I do play drums at a local church here. I played actually drums at a couple different churches, so I get to play on the worship team. And actually, that's the most amount of playing that I've been getting is out on their outdoor and virtual services. So get to have fun doing that. And then, yes, if you're interested in the Trash Punks, you can check out the Trash Punks with an X.org and find out about our organization. And I have really fun, cool merch on there that you could purchase. So you could be a trash punk in your neighborhood. The only thing that I ask is that you clean up trash that's not yours in your neighborhood. Then you can buy a piece of merch from us. That's what we do. So that's pretty much about it.
Cool.
That's it. Yeah. Oh, you know what? If you have, if there's any students out there, I do lead a weekly YouTube interview style that's all about music appreciation for students here in the Bay Area with virtual learning, distant learning. Unfortunately, a lot of schools got rid of their music programs, and a lot of their arts programs are cut. And all they're doing is like academics and stuff online. And so I do lead a volunteer class that you can attend virtually. You can watch it anytime. And that's also my YouTube channel as well. And you can find out all the information on there. And we did just a ton of fun interviews with musicians and stuff like that. So yeah, that'll be a fun one. I'm probably going to have to hit one of you up to do an interview.
Definitely.
Well, Mel's a teacher, so she could do teaching stuff.
Good. Mel's going to teach a paradiddle to young children. That's for sure. So, yes. Beautiful.
So now we always put everyone on the spot at the end of our chats. So here we go. Can you leave us off with some positive note for the future? Dancing is always positive.
There you go.
What can you say to everyone to just keep positive during this whole crazy time? What's your best advice?
Ooh, I love that advice. Okay, I'll give it to you right here. Be a student at life. Always be a student at life. Always be willing to learn something new every single day, and learn from your elders, learn from the kids, learn from anybody that you put yourself around. Somebody's always going through something that's even worse than you. So if you're at a store and someone's not treating you right, you don't know what they're going through. You don't know what news they received. And always treat people with respect and love, and just know that and lead your life in a way that is spreading love too at the same time, spreading positivity, But besides positivity, you want to just spread love across the world, across the nation, whatever you do. If you're for example, if you're a janitor, right, and your job is to clean toilets, and you can be the very best at that and kill it at that, and be the best at whatever it is that you do, and know that your job, maybe you think it's a little less than someone else's, you're still worth something, and with that, you could do some amazing things. So I want to leave you with that. I just pulled that out of my head, and let's see if I can pull out something else out of the head. Oh, there's another one. Turn obstacles into opportunities. So if you hit an obstacle in your life, turn it into an opportunity. And that's what I like obstacles for. It's because you pivot. You figure out a better way to do whatever it is. Or if you hit a barrier, figure out a way to get around that barrier, whatever it might be. So do that as well. A lot of people have not been able to pivot during COVID-19. And it's not because you got to think outside the box of whatever it is. And also don't be afraid to ask for help too. Whether it's mentorship from somebody that you look up to or whatever it might be. And last one.
You're on a roll.
Love it. Keep going.
Choose your friends wisely. You are who your friends are. Okay. So if you're hanging out with people that aren't really the best of people, they're not lifting you up, guess what? You ain't gonna be lifted up when you need it. So surround yourself with people that are going to strengthen you. Surround yourself with people that are going to motivate you. Surround yourself with people that are going to push you out of your comfort zone to go down the right direction. So if your friends aren't that, they're kind of schmoes, then probably time to start thinking about getting new friends. So not to say that you can't ever talk to them again, but it's time to, think about yourself, your heart, mentally and physically. There, boom, explosion.
Awesome. Love it.
Virtual mic drop.
Virtual coffee drop. Boom.
No, don't drop the coffee.
Oh yeah, don't drop it. I have anything left in here? I have still a little left in here. Yes, today is pizza night today for my kids' school. So I'm going to get a place. I'm going to order a pizza from a place called Pizza My Heart here in San Jose.
Nice.
Yes. Yeah, it's like a little fundraiser. Yeah. It's not like they try to be New York style, because I know all, Long Island, New York, y'all have your pizza and y'all are really strict on your pizza. Actually, you don't call it pizza. You call it a pie, right? Is that what you call it? Is that how you say it? Or no?
Either one.
Pizza. Okay. And you don't put any toppings on it, right? It's just cheese, right?
I put toppings on it.
Okay.
We do, but like a
like
regular
that.
slice of pizza is just great here too.
There you go. It's just cheese. Boom. Yeah. No,
Can't go wrong.
no pineapples, right? You don't like pineapples on it?
I actually like pineapple on pizza.
See,
I do.
do.
If I'm ordering from the Papa John's or Domino's, that's when I'm gonna ruin my pizza and put like a pineapple and black olives on.
Well, you have to disguise the bad dough.
Yeah.
So you got to just throw all the toppings on.
Not
But
on
if the
like
pizza's good, then just a plain slice.
Oh my gosh. Yes. Gotta love a good.
We're big
just
snobs
classic
about
piece.
pizza.
I mean, you should be. I'm a big snob about burritos. Here in California, you can get the best burritos in the world. Here in California, they are awesome. Yeah, can't go wrong with a carne asada burrito.
Annie almost died from a burrito on the LA freeway.
Oh my gosh.
I choked on one, but it was Chipotle, so I don't think that counts.
I don't know. All I know is I had to pull over to through 7 lanes of traffic to pull over on the highway. Thought I had to give you the Heimlich.
Why?
Yikes.
Things.
You really did have to do the Heimlich?
No, we thought we'd have to.
Oh my gosh. That's scary. Especially at least on the 405, you're not even moving that fast. So you can do that. You don't even have to pull over.
But just in case, I've taken first aid courses now. CPR certified, EpiPen, Heimlich. I'm trained in it all. Got you covered on tour.
I got my EpiPen.
You better put a little tag at the end of your name that you know all that kind of stuff. Mel Funk of Jackknife Stiletto, first aid, CPR, EpiPen.
Yup.
and Heimlich maneuver trained. Yes, Heimlich trained for sure. All right. Wow, we've said a lot. We've done a lot.
Covered a lot of ground.
We covered way too much ground here. There's just so much to be said, so much to be listened to today. And we we're exhausted. Mel's so exhausted right now. She's tired.
It's a hologram of her. No.
Yes, it
hologram.
It
well,
is.
Thank you so much for tuning in with us, and hopefully we get to play a show with, with one of your bands. Probably the Pounders. Sound like we would have a really fun tour together.
Oh my gosh, we definitely would. Yes.
So
yeah.
Hopefully we get to share the stage with you at some point in the future, and stay safe out there.
I love it. I love it. You know what? I think we're gonna have to bring the Pounders on here. You have to meet them. You definitely have to meet them. Yeah, they're a wild bunch for sure. We are a wild bunch when we get together. I think we definitely would vibe very well with your group. We have another rival band. Sorry if I'm going over time. We have another rival band. Our good friends. They're called Our Vinyl Vows, and they're kind of a fun ska party band. They're from Northern California, and we did a tour with them, West Coast, and they had this little little van that they toured in, and we had a minivan that we rented that we toured in. That was fun, and we would play tricks on each other, like jokes. And the last show we played was in San Diego at a place called I think it's called the Jumping Turtle or something crazy like that. And we decided to get the rawest piece of fish from the grocery store down the road. And it happened to be one of the hottest days in San Diego. We got the fish, we left it outside, and then we said our goodbyes, said, guys, have a safe drive back. Hope you guys get back safely. We got the fish, we stuck it underneath their seats in their van, and they couldn't figure out where the smell was coming from. And they had to drive all the way to Sacramento, which is about 12 hours plus 14-ish on the hottest days. And these guys aren't little guys. These guys are big boys. Ska band, horns, the whole 9 yards, and had to drive all the way up with the windows down because they had no air conditioning, and made it back. And then we finally told them like it was us. And super fun. So I won't do that. We promise we will not do that to y'all, but we'll promise that it'll be a lot of fun.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Yes. We'll do it.
Please spare us from the stinky fish.
No, that's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. You can't do the same joke over and over again. That's not right. We'll figure out something else.
Yeah, there was a fish outside our van once.
In Jersey.
In Jersey, yeah. There was just like a dead fish. Like
it was really dead.
Yeah, like it was really dead. Like it's been there for a while, but
okay. Yeah. No, we'll think of something fun and creative to do. Yeah. Maybe we'll put popcorn and Mel's drum, like open up the drum head. We'll put popcorn
every time you smack it with a pedal, it just popcorn flying out of the hole. Out the front.
Yeah, there you go. We'll figure out something fun to do.
Oh, now I want to put like a whole popcorn machine inside my bass drum and just have it popping out.
There you go.
It's flying.
There you go.
People can go with cups and try to catch popcorn and just
yes. Yeah, exactly. That's perfect. All right. We've done a lot.
On that note,
we've done so much. I'm about to fall asleep. Oh, I'm awake.
It's my job.
Well, thank you so much. Hopefully, we talk to you soon, and we'll have to get the Pounders on here. So we'll see you then.
Yes, I'll see you back then. And I warned you about them, so watch out.
Okay.
All right. Guys, see you later.
Thanks. Bye, everyone.
Bye. Yeah.